And an autumn heat wave is hitting the Bay Area. The National Weather Service issued heat warnings in effect until 11 p.m. on Wednesday. And it's just been hot really everywhere. It's kind of crazy, Paul. I mean, you look at San Francisco, which normally when you have these types of heat waves, it's a heat wave in San Francisco is like 75.
Yeah. Right.
But you go outside, you're going, wow, you can't even imagine what it is inland.
Temperatures were into the 80s in San Francisco today. Tomorrow, likely to top 90 degrees, which actually isn't record setting. It's going to fall about a half dozen degrees short of record territory. It's still going to be the hottest day so far in 2024. So this is the big picture pattern that is taking over. Big area of high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere is not only weighing down on us, but also suppressing the development of any clouds. I'm going to bring our globe onto the map here and put the clouds onto the map so you can see just the complete absence of cloud cover over the west coast and California. That represents the area where that high pressure is taking over, just steering everything around it. So we're not getting a lot of sunlight this time of year, and the sun is at a lower angle, but you combine just full sunshine, even for less than 12 hours here in early autumn, combine that with just the weight of the atmosphere on top of us. It's a recipe for temperatures to really just skyrocket. And that's going to be the case as we head through the next couple of days. So let's talk about that big picture pattern in more detail. The heat dome is taking over the entire west coast, but while today's temperatures were hot, the heat doesn't peak until tomorrow and Wednesday. Those are the hottest days that we have in store for us. Even once we back away from those two peak days, it's still going to be above average, especially away from the water as we head through the rest of this week and even into the weekend. Right now, temperatures are still in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, so above average for this time of year, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Temperatures are really going to be hot tomorrow. Here are the current readings. We have 77 degrees in San Francisco, backing down from the mid-80s that we had earlier today. Still in the mid-80s in Oakland with inland temperatures in the low to mid-90s, but all of those temperatures in the 90s are likely to be about 10 degrees hotter at this time tomorrow. So we're a good 15 to 20 degrees warmer right now than we were on Sunday. We're still going to climb even further as we head through the next couple of days. So we're not going to see any fog out there at all as we head through the rest of tonight. Let's talk about temperatures and where they're going to end up by early tomorrow morning, which is mostly going to be in the 60s inland. Talk about 60s in the Santa Clara Valley, mostly 60s east of the Oakland Hills. Temperatures along the coast more likely to dip a little bit farther, but into the 50s only, with temperatures in the North Bay valleys a little more likely to drop a little bit farther into the 50s as well. But these numbers are well above normal. It's a higher jumping off point for temperatures to really take off as we head through the day tomorrow. So here are the forecast highs for tomorrow. Talking about 107 in Healdsburg, 103 in Santa Rosa, 102 in Petaluma. Temperatures around the Bay, 91 degrees in San Francisco, 95 degrees in Oakland. Those numbers are good 20 to 25 degrees above normal. In the hottest spots east of the Oakland Hills, where the excessive heat warnings in effect, between 105 and 110 degrees by tomorrow afternoon, with temperatures in the Santa Clara Valley getting up to over 100 degrees as well, 102 in San Jose. And notice temperatures along the coast up into the 80s in both Half Moon Bay and Pacifica, because while the offshore winds are not going to be gusty enough to significantly boost the fire threat, they are going to be offshore winds, helping to deliver that warmer air all the way to the coast. So for those communities along the coast, likely to be the warmest day so far in 2024. Let's take a look at how close we're going to be to record high temperatures for tomorrow. We're talking about highs just falling short of records in San Francisco and Oakland, despite the fact we're going to be a good 20 degrees above normal, while temperatures in San Jose, in Redwood City, in Santa Rosa, and in Livermore likely to exceed record highs tomorrow afternoon, and likely more of the same on Wednesday. Now, temperatures are going to back down, but it's going to take a while. Let's take a look at the 10-day temperature outlook as we head through the next several days, and hopefully it's going to pop up here. There we go. San Jose staying well above normal all the way through the weekend and even into the beginning of next week. We don't get back down to near normal temperatures in the upper 70s until Wednesday and Thursday of next week, so it's going to take most of the next 10 days for temperatures to gradually back down. Look at Livermore, over 105 degrees tomorrow and Wednesday, still over 100 degrees on Thursday. Finally retreating a bit, but mid to upper 90s all the way through the weekend. It's going to be a long stretch of hot weather, and that can just wear you down. So make sure you're checking on any elderly relatives or neighbors who may be more sensitive to the heat until we get a little bit past the hottest of the hot weather. Now, temperatures along the coast are going to back down into the 60s by the time we hit the beginning of next week. A faster return to normal near the water, while temperatures inland still running in the 90s through the weekend, maybe down to the upper 80s by next Monday, and temperatures around the Bay also taking their time backing down. A couple days in the 90s, and a long stretch of 80s, which is a good 10 to 15 degrees above normal, finally back down to the 70s by a week from today. It's going to feel like August, here in early October.
I mean, we're kind of used to
October, I guess.
But this feels hotter than maybe what we're sort of used to.
4 years ago, we went into early October with a stretch of record-setting temperatures. So some of the records we're going to be threatening tomorrow were set just 4 years ago in 2020.
And did you say 110?
Some places are going to approach 110 degrees tomorrow.
Oof.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Unpleasant.
Be ready to sweat.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul.